Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus, and it's here. It's finally here. The huge day, the big day, the biggest day in Vikings recent history as we battle for the number one seed and the NFC North tonight against the Lions. But before this happens, we have news about teams wanting our head coach. Before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and comment. And let's talk about this because there's actually a report out here. This isn't just no-name scuttlebutt floating around. This could be a quick video, though. But Ari Merov, at My Sports Update, he says multiple teams have interest in possibly attempting to trade for Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell, who will be in the final year of his contract next year and has had no extension talks, per Jay Glazer. Multiple teams have him on their board. Multiple teams want him. Multiple teams would like to have Kevin O'Connell as their head coach. I would like to have 20,000 subscribers. I'd like to have $1 million. I'd like to lose about 40 pounds. I'd like to have a night with Sydney Sweeney. All these things, we all want things. They're not going to happen. Just because you want them doesn't mean it's going to happen. Teams are going to, if they call Kwesi asking about KOC, it's going to be a quick no. It's going to be an instant no. It's going to be, why are you even wasting my time? Finding a head coach like Kevin O'Connell, a coach who can be here for many, many years, like a Mike Tomlin type, it's not easy. A guy who can change the culture, a guy who, players want to come here and play for, a guy who's had great on-field success as well, a quarterback whisperer, a great play caller, just a guy who is that guy. It's almost as hard as finding a future and franchise quarterback. Maybe it's harder. They're both very, very tough to do. The Vikings have done it with KOC. Why would you trade him? This is the kind of coach you die for, you want for. You just pray that you get every time you hire a coach, every time you interview a coach, you hope it turns out like this. Vikings got their guy. You do not let him go. No way in hell. No way in hell. I don't care what the offer. You don't even listen to the offer. Absolutely ridiculous. We got bigger things to worry about. Worry about the Lions. Worry about the playoffs. Worry about how KOC, who will be the coach of the year, turned this team in a year that was supposed to be a rebuild year, a year that was struck with tragedy and tribulations early, overcame all this stuff to be the most unlikeliest team to be 14-2 and have a chance to get the number one seed in the NFC. It's all because of him, his leadership, his guidance, his entire culture that he has established here in Minnesota. He's not going anywhere. So, again, this video has actually been longer than I thought. I was just going to say no and shut it down. But, yeah, teams are interested. Definitely worth reporting. But I think the Vikings will get an extension done themselves. Probably wait till the end of the year. There's no reason to rush it right now. He's definitely deserving. I think he'll be our coach for the next decade. And I'm very excited to see how many Super Bowl titles, not just, how many Super Bowl titles he brings to Minnesota. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about teams interested in trading KOC? Is there any offer that would make you actually do it and make you pull the trigger? Let us know in the comments. Hit the subscribe and keep your skull in your